Okay, so over the weekend, we got 7th place, and we lost to I don't know how to pronounce that name. Arnie von Callum, playing Creativity. So they played a 5-color list. That's what we're going to play today. Even though we lost, the important thing is we beat Dingo, who came in 8th place. That's the important thing, is that we defeated Dingo. But anyway, we're going to play Arnie's list today. And this is it. So essentially, it's your traditional 4-color, 5-color Creativity shell. Only you're playing black. A black Triome. So if you're in the 5 colors, you might as well play Leyline Binding. So it's Leyline Binding plus, it's Leyline Binding plus your traditional shell. So you have, Fable, Transmogrify, Creativity, Archons. Only 3 Archons, which is a little bit differently. Yes. Thank you, Trillion, for the 7 months. Yeah, so it's basically the same thing, only the big changes are there's only 3 of these, which means you could draw 2 and be in a lot of trouble. Spell Pierces, Bolts. There's no more hard evidence. That card's gone. But, it should be fun. It should be worth a try. And let's run it through a league. Modern. This hand's sweet. This hand is pretty sweet. I can imagine he was pretty psyched to take it down. Having 1 Archon in the hand is not what you want to see, but you can always hardcast it. Perning MTG, thank you for the 4 months. Enjoy the best deck of the format. I mean, this deck's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty good. Alright, let's check out the mana base real quick. So there's a Blood Crypt, Ketria Triome. It's basically all the red lands and Jund, America, and Rug. Alright. We can get behind this. If this goes, I'm probably going to get... I have to shock either way. That's kind of the wild part about this deck. Is you're always just taking damage. Mercurio. Well, yeah. Yeah, well... This is kind of good for us. It's obviously not good for us, but they can only take Spell Pierce and a Wrenn, so they only get 2. Right? Well, we don't have to worry about the blue so much anymore. Yeah, let's just get our Triome. Let's get... We probably want white. We probably want to get... It probably doesn't matter. Let's get this one. Then this one gets Stomping Ground, and then we'll get Wrenn. Then we'll play Wrenn. And then we'll need a Blood Crypt. Oh, look at that. Yeah, if we get Stomping Ground, pretty sure we could just kill that thing, right? Just get that out of here. So if we play the Wrenn and Six, they'll just kill the Wrenn and Six, right? So we'd only get 1 land from it. This way, we don't miss a land drop. We could play the Wrenn and Six. I saw the same thing, right? Purring MTG, it's kind of the same thing. All roads lead to Rome, right? Maybe we just want to play the Fable here. Let's just play the Fable. We could get... I kind of want to get... I could just get the Blood Crypt, then have it all. Just might as well just cast a Fable. That's pretty sweet. What's Lego set did you get? Is Fable even good? Apparently not. They're just going to bolt it. It's going to let me discard this Archon. That's for sure. Ragavan, sure. Alright, we're going to discard. We could keep the mine, or we could just Wrenn. We're going to use this. If we keep the mine, right, then if we draw the creativity, but we kind of have Wrenn and Six to get back lands, so this is a high roll if we think we're going to draw creativity, but I think we just discard these two. And just play Wrenn and Six. Plus Wrenn and Six. Get a land. Play land. Is Fable even good? I don't think Fable's great. I know Fable's good. It's like the best card. It's low-key like one of the best cards ever printed. Here comes Ragavan. I'll block with the little dude. We'll make a little dude and block. We have Fable coming off, plus we have another dude to make, so like might as well just throw away a little dwarf. Might as well just block with a little dwarf. Because if we draw creativity, we can hit the saga or this thing. Block. Okay. Well, now we get... That's not bad. I'll just plus return a thing. Play a thing. Yield through the turn. Fable. Fable's crazy. Fable means you don't have to play crappy goblins. Am I spell piercing this? I think I am, because it kind of stops them for the rest of the turn. What the hell else are they gonna, you know? They have to use the treasure. Maybe I could save this, but might as well make them use up their treasure. Let's make a people. Make a little dwarf. Ooh, Teferino. Wow, I still have to shock to get this in play. That's so crazy. Still have to go to 7 here. 1, 2. Blue, red. Play this. I'm going to go up with Tef. I'm just going to return the Dwarven Mine here. And we'll attack for 1. That we can make a thing at the end of turn and swing for more and protect. The big thing is with doing this, we protect our planeswalkers if they dash a Ragavan. Anapalm! What's up, buddy? Thank you. Yeah. I lost to it this weekend. It destroyed me. Alright, so it looks like here comes a Grief. Or a Blood Moon. But probably a Grief. That's fine. We have the Teferi to deal with it. Okay. Okay. So we plus return this, play this. I don't know if we actually bounce this yet. Don't know if we actually bounce it yet. Doesn't really do anything for us. Plus we have this thing next turn. So we'll just swing. We'll leave it alone, right? We have ultimate next turn, which kills them because they're taking 4 basically. 6, 7, or 6 plus 4 is 10 is dead with this ult. The mana is kind of a train wreck. Seasoned Pyromancer, sure. Sure. Seasoned Pyromancer resolves. They've discarded a Croxa. That's interesting. You know. Alright, so we're going to go copy this. On. So let's see. Bounce the Blood Moon. Ultimate the Wrenn and Six. Oh, okay. Ultimate the Wrenn and Six. Play the Wrenn and Six. Return a land card to my hand. And let's kill them. Bolt you. It bolt you. Bolt you. And bolt you. Okay. Well, Wrenn and Six is still broken. Didn't even need creativity that game. And having the Leyline Binding on 2 to answer the grief was pretty key. I mean, we could have just literally just had... We could have just had a bolt there, but we had the fancier play. Okay, so we can go pretty hard here in the paint, sideboarding a lot of stuff. Veil Summer's pretty good, right? How do I sell chess on magic? Yeah. Yeah. Yep. If you want to go, you just go to other products. You just create a binder. What I would do is I would make a binder for sell stuff. Like go add binder, create a new binder. And then just take them, drag them, and put them in the new binder. So like this binder, Flavortown, has no tickets in it or anything. So you just take it, drag it down in here, and then just put it in. And then you just trade it to a thing. Alright. So, Respect to Cat, thank you for the raid. Welcome everyone. I kind of want to play these cards. But I don't know. This might be too much. This might be too much boarding against them. We do want to deal with Blood Moon. So we definitely want some of this. I don't know if Veil's going to be as good on the draw. Alright, let's board in this 7. We can shave, 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 shave. Turn the Earth is good against like Yawgmoth and stuff like that. Yawgmoth, Dredge, Reanimator, those kind of decks. I think we caught 1 land for these 2 Boseijus. What else are we cutting? We can cut the Transmogrify. And we could bring in this in case they're playing Necromentia. But if they're playing Necromentia, we could probably beat them with the regular way. And let's cut this. And let's play it like this. Yeah. Huh. This hand is not good. This hand might be a little too green, but at the same time we have Wrenn and Six. I'm going to keep this hand. We're going to put back the second Boseiju. Yeah, you're limited. You're very limited by what you can play because of the creativity. So, like, how do you play? Do you want to play Leyline of the Void, which that card is kind of sketchy, hard to cast, and then terrible when you draw it? This card gains you life. So you could, in theory, bring it in against Burn. one card gains 4 type thing. Alright, so they've mulled to 5. Let's see what they're up to. Hopefully it's not Ragavan. That would be the worst case for us. That's still pretty shitty. The old turn 1 Hogak. Yeah, Turn the Earth is pretty sweet. No, it gains 4 together. Well, that feels stupid. Alright. We have 3 turns to deal with this. Yeah. Turn 1 Hogak. Well, we need to hit Leyline Binding. That's like our big thing. So we're gonna get USA Triome. So that gives us access to Leyline Binding. I should have waited until they, in case they Thoughtseize me here. But they only have 1 card, whatever. The problem is, if I shock myself here, I literally die. I have to get basic mountain here. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. We're just dead to this. What do we have that we could draw out of this? What do I have that I could draw out of this? Just terrible. This is just terrible fetching. I'm just like all about the Leyline Binding and not counting this. I should have played the Boseiju. We're just dead. We're just dead. We're just dead. Don't count this game. This game didn't count. I was tunnel visioned on the Leyline Binding, and that game just didn't count. Do I want Spell Pierce over these cards? Spell Pierce actually answers that kind of stuff. I guess Leyline Veil is good on the play. No, we don't count that game. Alright, let's try this. Prismari's still good with this combo. I mean, how do I beat Blood Moon? Alright, this seems okay. This Stomping Ground is the only untapped green source in the deck. So I have to pay 2 life, play the Stomping Ground. But if I do that, if I do pay 2 life here to play the Stomping Ground... Yeah, but it's hard to do that, Freed Manion, if they Blood Moon you on turn 2. Yes, I mean, I understand that you can beat a Blood Moon, but it seems good. Yeah, I mean, we're going to pay 2 life. But the problem is, when we get a Triome, then we're priced into paying 2 life here for this. What's up? Hey, thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid, Arkin. Alright, Arkin. So how's Minskin Boo? Is it the real deal, or is it just a fad? What do you think? Is it the real deal, Arkin? Is the new puppy greater than Minskin Boo? I don't know about the new puppy. Alright, so they did nothing. We wasted an entire turn. Oh, good, another Teferi. Alright, so this one gets Rug Triome. Or Azoria, or Jeskai Triome. Prismatic Vista, huh? I guess I just Veil this, right? Guess I just cast Veil here. Hold on. When I enter the battlefield, each opponent, that doesn't do anything. I just get to cycle this. Well, the issue is, do I just cycle this to draw a card? Because next turn I'm playing the Teferi, and the following turn... No, it's about... Alright. I understand that it's not going to stop the discard, but it's about cycling. Because what's my next turn? My next turn is Teferi, and the turn after that is Creativity. right? So, like, when am I going to be able to use this? Well, I might as well do it now, right? Because then I can see what I'm going to discard, right? So I want to see what if I am cycling it, I want to see what I'm going to draw to determine what I want to discard. All right. Well, I guess I'm discarding this. Maybe actually I discard Prismari Command. Nah, discard this. All right. We'll get this one. So now we have to get Steam Vents, or I guess we just get Steam Vents. Teferi goes up. Okay. So we can't be scammed because they can't use the scam thing as an instant. So that's pretty good for us. We could get Thought Seized. We could also get Blood Mooned. Well, okay then. Alright. We're gonna just keep plussing this. Keep plussing this forever. I don't know if I want to use this to draw to. Guess I might as well, right? We just need a creativity here, and then we get to just like win the game. Target player draws 2, discards 2, then creates a treasure. 1, 2, 3. I guess I keep the binding. This helps me draw a card. Oh, let's keep the binding. We can keep the binding, which answers all of their bullshit. Or we could have this, which draws a card. Alright. Let that. Well, that looks pretty stupid here. Attack. I feel like they're waiting to tap out to play a Fury. So I'm just going to tap. I'm going to tap one of these black sources here. Tap it. Guess I kind of just want to cycle this. See if we draw Wrenn and Six or something. Alrighty. Well, the dwarfs go marching on. I didn't want to play this if they are going to play like a Fury or something. They're in hardcast Fury territory, so I think you know the answer to that, Jeremy. Grief. Looks like they got us. Looks like we've been got. So the question is, do we want to get a dwarf here for beatdown? Or get a black Triome? No, it's always the dwarf. It's always the beatdown. Plus I'm bouncing that fucking thing, so. Perfect draw. Get out of here. Well, I guess that's something. Attack. I'm afraid if I play the other dwarf, they could just board wipe it. If they play a Fury. So let's just play this. This has flash. So I could just Binding the Grief. How much does this cost? Get out of here. Guess I just should have played the Dwarf Mine. 2 turn clock. 3 turn clock. This goes up. Just don't want all my dwarfs blasted by a fury. I don't want my poor little dwarfs blasted by a fury. I guess we'll just chill. I like to save this in case I actually draw. But we could actually, like, I don't know. We have a bunch of stuff we could do. We could, like, Teferi this. They're bolting a dwarf. Right on, brother. Now here comes Kroxa. Well, luckily I have 17,000 ways to deal with that. Not 17,000, but, you know, a couple. Burnt Bison. Giving out 5 gifted subs. Thank you, my friend. Very kind. Ragavan. Kill that. Kill the Blood Moon. We've been sitting on this Boseiju for forever, so I might as well use it, right? Thank you. We could. I think I'm gonna do that with this. Because they're gonna play this next turn. Blossoming Calm. The problem is this thing's just a big clock.
DT is the hero.
And this doesn't count as casting a spell, so we don't draw a card. So just play this. This goes up. And we attack. Very nice, Mario. Alright, let's see what they're doing here. We at least have a chance to cycle this Veil with the Kroxa. Alright, so let's cycle the Veil. Even though it doesn't work, we still get to cycle and see what we're drawing. We'll just discard the land. Okay. Well, if these cards were Spell Pierces, they wouldn't be doing much either. Lightning Bolt. Well, let's just bounce this stupid thing. We could play this and be able to cast an Archon, but I think we can just get to the point where we just kill someone. Nice. Alright. Well, they only have to do 2 more damage to themselves. So we have these 2 dwarves to kill them, and Bolt. Bolt plus these 2 dwarves kills them. So that's good. Yeah, I mean, this is one of the cool things about this deck, is that, like, there's a lot of ways to win. You know, like, it has this, like, beatdown plan, which is, like, not unreasonable. We're dashing, huh? Don't know how I feel about that. Let's see what they attack. They're attacking me. What could they hit that I give a shit about? I don't care. Sure, you get to hit me. I want to go for the win next turn. They hit a Fable. Oh my god. That's fine, right? Because we just bounce the Fable. We just bounce the token, hit them, bolt them, so it's fine. We still have Teferi. We still get to bounce the token. Yeah, this is all fine. This is all fine. As it stands now, we win the game. We crack, get the dwarf, bounce this, bolt them. So as it stands right now, they're defeated. This is probably going to be the Kroxa. We'll discard the Blossoming Calm. Alright, so that one. Okay. Alright. Egg Yolks TV. Thank you for the subscription for 3 months. Thank you. So now this goes back to their hand. Now we crack this. Get the last dwarf. Now we go to our turn. Bounce the goblin. Boink. Bolt you. Alright. We did it. We did not cast Creativity that game. We had to do it the hard way. We had to do it the hard way. Alright, look at this hand. Is this hand to keep? On one hand it is, and on one hand it kind of sucks. We basically have 2 cards. We're on the draw. Would you guys keep this hand? This hand's kind of sketchy. I broke it. Yeah. I think I'm going to keep it on the draw. Oh, are we playing at Scam again? Nope. Alright, so... well, I guess we have all the colors. So I guess we play this Triome. And then next turn we play this Mountain. If we play this, crack at a Mountain, we can't play Teferi on 3. Maybe I have to play the Shock in the Sacred Foundry here. But then I don't have anything to return. I guess I could shock in the Steam Vents. Or is it better to just play a Leyline Binding and get rid of one of these things? It's probably best to just bolt one of these things now. Bolt, play this tapped. There are a lot of options. There are a lot of options this turn. So let's take a look at them. We play this, we crack for Wrenn, plus... then we get a basic Mountain here. We could crack and get a Steam Vents. And then we're set up to do this with this next turn. But that's so much damage. I think in the interest of preserving our life total, I think we just bolt one of these and play Sacred Foundry tapped. No, everything is just mountains. We only have mountains. It's just mountains in the mana base. So I think our play is that, and then put this into play tapped. And then next turn, we can pay 2 life to put this in play. And we could play Wrenn and Six, and then we can also use Leyline Binding on a thing. Provided they don't Blood Moon us right here. Okay. Manamorphose. It is Gigantha. They probably have moons in the sideboard for sure. Wow. I think we killed the Soul Scar. We would have probably taken 1,000,000 damage if we just played the Wrenn. Crazy. So much damage. So much damage. Okay. Let us think. So, if we play the Wrenn and Six and we ping the DRC, we play Blood Crypt, we play Wrenn and Six, we ping the DRC, what can they do? They can cast a Lava Dart, and they need to get a sorcery in their graveyard, which I doubt they have. So I think we go play Blood Crypt, Wrenn and Six, the Dragon Rage Channeler, hold up Leyline Binding. Hit this. So, is there a reason to do this now? Would they be playing Spell Pierce? Would they be playing some kind of counter spell? I think I'm just gonna yield. Alright. I'm gonna do it now. Alright. Maybe I was supposed to wait for them to attack, but yeah. I kind of want them to hit my Wrenn and Six. Were they hitting me? The Wrenn and Six. That's fine. Oh, guess who's back? Alright, so we can go Prismari Command. Prismari Command, 2 damage. Make a treasure. Play this, get a dwarf, sack the treasure, kill this. It's kind of risky, but 2 damage to any target, create a treasure. Play this. Crack this. Get a dwarf. This deck of theirs does not seem to get Delirium a lot. Okay. This seems pretty good. Manamorphose. We are F6'd. Swiss Spearbug. Maybe I should have had them go after me and then binding one of them, but no. Alright. These Planeswalkers, Wrenn and Six, are this Wrenn and Six card? It's pretty good, you know? Okay. So we probably want these cards. Now the question is, how deep do we go? Do we get the Turned Earths because they can exile Lava Darts and gain us some life? Do we need Nature's Claims because of Blood Moon? Well, if anything, Joss, right now it's cheap because of the printing of it just got reprinted in Double Masters. It's kind of all-time low. That's what I'm afraid of, Sean, is what's the blue? Spell Pierces, Flusterstorms. I think I want to put in... I don't know if I want Boseiju's or if I want Nature's Claim. Because Nature's Claim could hit like a Fable in a pinch. Or a Leyline Binding and like gain us 4 life. Or a treasure token. I definitely think I want this. I don't know. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want. I feel like I'm going to cut a Teferi for a Blossoming Calm. No, this card's not going to do much. They don't really seem to be a Bolt deck. They seem to be like... I guess it could stop Lava Darts, but let's just play a Flusterstorm. And let's play a Boseiju over this. Another Boseiju over a Fable. Actually, let's do 1 and 1. Just in case they have a Blood Moon type of effect. I guess cutting Fable, which is good against Blood Moon, might not be the best thing to do. Alright, hold on. So we're at 61 here. Let's cut another oh no, oh no. I didn't get there in time. Yeah. Alright. Keep this. Ugh, this is kind of weird. Such awkwardness. Alright, I'm going to play a mountain. And I'm going to yield to the turn. So, what do we want here? What mana am I fetching? That's the hardest part of this deck, is the mana. I fucked it up in our first match last game. Okay, so I think that I want Raugrin Triome. Think that I want Rug. Alright. I don't think I play Wrenn and Six. Right? If I play Wrenn and Six and they Blood Moon me, I'm just toast. The game's kind of over. I could play the Fable, but then they just bolt the Fable, and where am I? I'm kind of dead. I have no untapped green sources. We'll give them one turn to play the Blood Moon. Okay. Ooh, a Phoenix. That's spicy. That's kind of cool. They're playing Phoenix. I think I'm actually going to let this one go. Let it go and then Nature's Claim it. As opposed to Spell Piercing it. Alright. So what does this need to fetch? We definitely need white here. So let's fetch out the white Triome. White Triome for this. So now we can crack this, get a Blood Crypt here. And if we get the Blood Crypt, we could tap the Blood Crypt and this to play Wrenn and Six, and this holds up both of these. Alright, that seems good to me. We hold up the Binding, and we hold up the Spell Pierce. Of course you're pretty. Alright, I'm gonna just Spell Pierce this. I'm just gonna put an end to this. I'm gonna put an end to this turn. They could still Lava Dart, cast another spell. Okay, so they could consider they can Lava Dart this, but if they blow that Lava Dart, we get to Creativity, so we kind of want them to blow the Lava Dart. Dart gets them a Phoenix. Yes, yes, yes. Good, good, good. Because now we can Creativity and Peace without worrying about that stupid Lava Dart. Alright. They could have Gut Shot. There will be tears of unfathomable sadness if there is a Gut Shot. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wink. Yeah. Okay. That worked out really well for us. It worked out very well. Their last cards are Force Negation blue card? I don't think so. Look, I know. I did get lucky. Usually when I cast Creativity... Well, they do have 2 Phoenixes here. Phoenixes can... If they have an Unholy Heat to kill my Archon, I'm actually in trouble. Their last card is Unholy Heat. There would be sadness. What am I missing? Oh, it has to attack. Okay. That seems like this is good for me. Do they have another Lava Dart in here? Nope. Looks like we need a friend. 1, 2, 3, 4. We making a friend and we holding up the Binding. Okay. Archon of Fairness. GG's. Alright. 2-0. Alright, so it's time for prediction. Starter prediction. How do we finish in this league? Now, we're 2-0 currently. So if you want to go that we 0-3 the next ones, kudos to you. But I don't think we're going to go 0-3. But there is a prediction up. We're 2-0 to start with. Vestal. Which is, you know... I am from Vestal, which is a suburb of Binghamton. You know, the place without all the... Alright, so it's the third Blood Crypt. Okay, so what are we doing? Now we gotta sit here and think about how we're gonna sequence this shit. All the dump now? Nice. Okay, so... I guess there's a chance that they're gonna grief us after this. So I am just gonna fetch up steam vents here. And this allows me to hold up both of these and lets this go to the graveyard. Okay, so we'll just bolt this. Kill that. Now we'll play this. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. I should have waited and not worried about having the thing exiled. Maybe this was just me being too overly cautious, and I missed out on getting a Triome, which is going to make my life more difficult now. But I don't know. Yeah. What, how old are you? Did you ever play at any of the local stores, like Jupiter or Dragon Master or Fat Cat, any of those? Any of the local places? Alright, I'm gonna get Raugrin Triome here. I'm gonna get the Teferi Triome. Whatever the hell the Teferi Triome's called. We don't need green. We don't have any green cards. Is it Teferi or is it Fable? We kind of don't have shit going on. Let's play Fable. I mean, it only punishes us if we draw exactly Wrenn and Six. Yeah. Ragavan Dash. We do get to do some looting here. Oh, an Archon. Alright, well. One Archon down. Let's discard a Binding. And a Spell Pierce. We could have maybe done this and... We could have maybe done this and held up the Binding, but I don't really care. No, we couldn't have. We're like 2 off the Binding. We have an answer to dash, run in Ragavan. You got into Magic when you were 25 living in Alaska? Well, better late than never, right? Alright. Okay, so that comes into play. Where are they going to pitch here? Undying Malice, Undying Malice. Oh, scam. Alright. So they kept a Ragavan. They didn't draw any lands. I kind of want to draw some cards. Kind of want to bounce one of these. I just want to draw cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Need some lands. I'm gonna tap down their red, I think. Ice their red. What's up, Seeker? Mr. Bench. What happened? Well, Don't want to shit talk Binghamton too much, but it was just too close to Union Endicott, and the toxic fumes of Endicott just were too much for it. I could just binding this. Yeah, I was just binding that. Get it out of here. Double black. Alright, we need this Triome. This gives us green. It gives us double black to cast this in a couple of turns. Alright, we have active Kikas Jikas. We can never lose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, this goes up. What do they revive? Do I play this or do I just play this? Might as well play this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now we just pass the turn. If you know, say it. Well, what happened to Binghamton was the globalization and the exporting of manufacture to, like, you know, the other parts of the world. So it went from, like, why would you produce in upstate New York where you got to worry about winter and paying a lot of money when you can produce the same stuff in, you know, different parts of the world. But I don't want to get into a socio-economic chit-chat here. Alright, well, sucks. I guess they take our Archon. The problem is, this is our, like, last Archon. There's only one more Archon in the deck. No, that's basically what happened. Like, it was a manufacturing hub, but then it was like, why would you manufacture stuff in upstate New York when you can... Alright. Are we just Dwarf Army? We are just the Dwarven Army now, aren't we? We are the army of the dwarves. If I unsummon this, I want to just bounce this fucking thing and attack. I'm doing it. I don't care. Yay! Much rejoicing. Okay, so let's do it now. There's only one more Duber in the deck, right? Because there's one Archon here, one Archon exiled to the thing. So we just take the token with haste. I'm sorry, token. And then we copy the token. Now we copy the token. That's so silly. I believe they're dead. Or they're almost dead. Oh, if I would have... They're conceded. But if I would have made another dwarf and then sacked the new dwarf, and then I would have attacked for exactly lethal. But this is emotional damage. Alright. What did we do last time? Last time we brought in this shit. But this is too much. I feel like this is too much sideboarding. I feel like we want one of these, cut this, cut this, cut one of these, bring in these two, cut a Fable. Maybe we play this. But then we have no Veils. But the problem is, like, is Veil better than Spell Pierce? Sometimes. We'll do this. We'll play it like this. I kind of want to tune the Earth, too. But Ice can kill, like... Ice can kill Ragavan. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, but the problem is the Undying's going to come turn 1, right? The Undying's going to come turn 1, and then most of the time we'll just be sitting looking at a turn the Earth. Like, chances are the scary Undying comes on turn 1. And that's, you know, well, we don't really have a good ways to deal with it. I guess we're keeping this. I'm worried because I don't have a very powerful Planeswalker to rely on. It can be. It could be for everything. You could do both. No, I don't think we mulligan this. We kill Ragavans. Augustum, thank you for the follow. And K Bibs 88 and Rhodium 103. Alright. As long as we can kill, as long as my hand kills a Ragavan, I'll keep. Oh, well, fuck. I don't kill that. Alright, we can kill that next turn. Not this turn, but the following turn. Alright, Leyline Binding. Okay, so we play this, and what Triome are we getting? We're getting either green or black. Probably just green. And then we could just ice that stupid thing. Just 8/8 double strike. Alright, so let's get green. Let's get green. No, we need blue. We need blue to ice it. So if we are getting blue, we might as well get Raugrin Triome, but that doesn't give us... We have green. We don't really need black at all, ever. I guess we get Rug. I guess we get this. Alright, now we untap. So now we just pay 2 for this. And then we're icing Freedom Triome. America's Triome. So we just icy ice. Just tap it in. Just tappy taps. Tappy taps. Tap it in. Just tap it in. Tappy taps. Okay. So now the question becomes, do we try and kill this, or do we just tappy taps it? Because we can go bolt, whatever, or we could just tappy taps. This is a tough call, actually. It's actually a tough call. Because they have a lot of these stupid Feign Death things. I'm just going to play this in. I'm going to shock. And then we're just going to pass the turn. We will make our determinations later. Yeah. The problem is killing it. They probably are the Kiki Jiki Fireball. What do you mean? I'm going to ice it. I'm just going to ice it. Okay. Tap out. Just tap out. Play a stupid. Play a stupid. Oh, yeah. Well, it has to target another. If you have 2, it can Kami bomb. Alright. So... we can go for the Gusto here. We can do a lot of things, right? We can go for it. We lose to Bolt, Fatal Push. We can go Dwarven Mine, Wrenn and Six, minus Bolt that. Which loses to removal. We could play Fable. We could play Dwarven Mine. Well, the problem with Wrenn and Six, Bolt, right? Is that if they have another one of these, I just look foolish. Right? Fable Mine loses to... Like, Fable plus this loses to a lot. So it's just a question of what do we think? What do we think? Let's just go for the highest upside play. Let's go Wrenn. Let's ping it. And let's bolt it. Holy shit, it worked. I'm going to play this so I can get a Dwarven Mine at instant speed if I need it. I can't believe that worked. My job is to just beat up Scam all day. That's what I do here. It's my to put Scam down. I probably shouldn't talk shit before I beat Scam. Okay, well that's annoying. Scam down, mill up. Oh no! No. No. Why'd they pick that one? That card's so bad. Voidwalker, huh? I guess I'm getting a dwarf. Actually, I don't think I'm getting a dwarf. Because they have the engineered explosives. Alright, I'm dead in 2 turns. I have to find a way to deal with this. 1, 2, 3. Fable. Play this. Return this. Alright, we will be looting away. We probably shouldn't have even cracked the fetch, because we're just dead to this stupid thing. Yeah, we're dead to bolt. See, as soon as I shouldn't have cracked this fetch. I should have stayed above. Alright, well, we will loot these 2. Discard. Yes. Okay. That's pretty good for us. So let's go to combat and see what they do. See if they blow the load here before combat. They appear not to want to do that. Okay, so we need to play Teferi. We can't do it with this. We're going to do this here, right? We're going to play Teferi. 1, 2, blue, Teferi. Going to unsummon the Voidwalker. Now we can play the other... oh, we can return a land. Return a land. We could play the other Fable. I think we do that. We play the other Fable. And then we can claim our treasure token if they get a little crazy. We can not claim. We can claim a Fable if they I'm okay with claiming a Fable. I just want to gain life to make sure I don't die. You know what I mean? I don't want to just randomly die to a lightning bolt. I'd much rather take the draw with this hand, right? This hand sucks. Ragavan Dash. Wrenn and Six. I wonder if they play the Wrenn. Probably. The card's pretty good. They can Wrenn, ping, kill our Teferi. They can play the Voidwalker again. They have a lot of choices. They choose... they don't know what they choose. I will discard these 2. Okay. Now we are in business. Plus, binding. Just binding that Voidwalker. Play this. Plus. We could have played the Binding at instant speed, but it doesn't seem worth it. We could have played the Binding at instant speed. Okay. Kill this, kill this, kill this. Yep. That sucks. Now they can unearth... Oh, their last card's Ragavan, so they could just dash Ragavan here. Yep. They hit it to Teferi. Well, that seems good. That seems good for us. I don't want to say that seems good for us, but that seems pretty good for us. How many Archons are gone? Well, let's just take 2 Archons. Okay. Wow. That was a good top deck. That was a good top deck. Alright. Fable is so crazy in this deck. Wait. Alright, we'll keep this. Yeah, the loot boxes are kind of garbage. Alright, let's see what they're up to. Another scam deck. Cool. Yeah, random internet points that you can't really do anything with. Haha. Alright, so now... What the hell fetch do we get? I guess we're getting... But the problem is, like, we want to be able to use the Binding. I guess we're getting Jund Triome, playing this, getting Wrenn and... I guess it's Jund Triome. Because that gives us Leyline Binding for 1 next turn. Yeah. Magic is gambling, I know. Alright, this is actually Grixis Death Shadow. Yeah, it's Shadow. They have the Gigantha, which means no Furies. It means no Subtleties. It means this stupid card. Alright. Let's get the Jund. And then we can play Wrenn and Six off this, and then pay 2. Oh, now we can play Wrenn and Six. And then next turn we can Teferi with this one, plus return this. So now we need Sacred Foundry to bounce, or Sacred Foundry to Binding. We have 1 ring to rule them all. What's it? 1 ring to rule... I don't remember. Something in the darkness bind them. So that's where my head was at. 1 ring to rule them all. 1 ring to something, 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 and in the darkness bind them. So... What's up, Land Tank? 1 ring to find them all. 1 ring to rule them all, and in the darkness binding? Do I get to bad touch that? Oh. What's up, Mr. Siri? How are you? Why did they do this after combat? They're just like, I'm going to attack you for 1, and then I'm going to grow my Ledger Shredder after combat. Mr. Keepy, we got to talk. Or whoever, Mr. and Mrs. PT, Keepy, or whatever. We got to talk about your sequencing, friend. What to do now? We get Teferi bounce. We can... one of these. I kind of like just playing Binding. But that's kind of a waste of our mana. Teferi bounce is probably the best thing to do. I like Teferi. Let's get this. Let's just play Teferi. I don't want to die next turn randomly to the shadow. Let's just bounce that. Plus this. Then if they like have to cast 2 spells, we could just creativity next turn. They have to like kill this. I don't know. I don't know. But I do know they should have played Shadow and Thoughtseize prior to combat. So they could get me with the... They could do an extra point of damage to me with the Ledger Shredder. This isn't... You're not going to get TBR'd. Listen, that's a trauma that you never forget. Being Teamer Battle Raged. Alright, tap out both your things. Play a DRC and play a Shadow. Dress down would kill me, yes. Play a Shadow. Tap out the other thing. No, stop it. Tap out. Okay, so... Shit. I don't believe that we can creativity here. I don't think it's safe. It doesn't feel safe. I am going to get a dwarf, though, so I can return a land with creativity. Does not feel safe to be able to be creative here. But we can binding one of their things. Leyline does play around Drown, that's for sure. Leyline Binding costs 1 mana, and it plays around Drown. Bobble, sure. Bobble me, sure. What am I drawing? Okay. Okay, I am not going to block. Would you care to do something fancy? I'm just gonna binding. Which one? The Shadow or the Shredder? Shadow's scary. Alright, cast another spell. Do something. Spend some mana, opponent. Spend some mana, please. Please spend some mana. Play another Ledger Shredder. Maybe return Gigantha. That'd be cool. Returning Gigantha would be sweet. Sure. That's not cool. That's not sweet. That's the opposite of that. Damn it. Damn it! Well, that sucks. Alright, we need creativity off the top. Teferi. Well, you are not creativity, but I accept you. I guess I play a land first to play around Spell Pierce. Teferi. I'm going to unsummon the Shredder here. Because I can have the Wrenn and Six protected by 2 homies. We could play a homie here. And then we're at Wrenn and Six ult time, which is pretty good considering the number of lands we have in our hand. Can you guys hear that chainsawing? Hold on. Okay. Alright. So we just block with a homie. And then we ultimate Wrenn and Six. And then we have all the fun. Alright. I'm sorry, little dwarf. Time to die. We're playing lands? Yeah. Listen, they may look like lands to you, Mr. Lee, but to me, they have a beautiful future with this Wrenn and Six ult that's about to happen. A beautiful future. I will ultimate this Wrenn and Six so fast. Plus... I'm just doing it now, right? I have this. Turret you, turret you. Okay. Up, up. Where are you going? Where are you running to? Alright. So what do we want now? They played a million Thoughtseizes, so we should want Veil. We don't have to worry about any artifact things. We could bring in Turn to Earth. We could bring in Flusterstorm. Let's bring in these cards. Let's cut Spell Pierce. Let's cut one of these. Let's cut one of these, and let's cut one of these. I kind of want one Turn the Earth. I'm just thinking about Croxa with this Turn to Earth. Maybe I want a Turn to the Earth. This seems like a bit much, right? We don't need this. Let's just have another Spell Pierce to deal with interaction. And let's cut a Prismari Command because it's kind of awkward and clunky. What's Turn the Earth for? It is for Dredge, Living End, Surgical, Yawgmoth. Just kind of, you know, any of those kind of decks. It can blank stuff like Surgicals. It can blank blue-red. You know, you could take somebody off Delirium. You know, there's a lot of play to Turn the Earth. I haven't really ever played it, but I hear it's good. Alright, now we're climbing the ladder. We only have one more game to win from this one. Maybe we do want the fires. Alright, so this hand is so bad. But we're keeping because we believe that all shitty things should have a chance. They're definitely not going to Thoughtseize this on turn 1. God, this hand is so bad. It can't beat Ragavan. Can't beat a Thoughtseize. Everything. Everything is special. And a beautiful snowflake. Except for Mario. Yeah, that's like, it is technically, you're technically right. It is the correct thing to do. But at the same time, you miss damage sometimes with certain interactive cards. They would never Thoughtseize on turn 1. See? Oh no, Ragavan. Well, they only have 3 cards in hand. So... Alright, we are protected by the Veil of Summer. It will protect us. It will save us from hostilities. From evil, angry Ragavans. Alright, so now we play... Ooh. Well, well, well. We have to do this, right? It's just got to be in the rules, so we do this. We gonna get white. What are we getting mana-wise? Blue? Or white? Blue or white here? Probably just blue. Blue. Ah! They can't drown this. Aww. Aww. We suffer. God, Ragavan is so good. Am I shocking myself to, like, bounce this? So much shock. So much pain today. Too much pain. Too much pain. Too much suffering. Tilt! I'm tilting. Alright. We're yielding through the turn. At least we're 5 lands away from the Archon, which is the important thing. Oh, creativity. Gross. Gross. They still only have 2 cards in hand. See, if they play another spell after combat, I will yell at them. Teferi. Uh-oh. Not that spell. That spell belongs to me! We drew 2 Black Lotuses. You have to have faith. That's my spell. That's my spell. You took it, you son of a bitch. My Tefers. Oh, we played Dwarven Mine. We need to draw creativity. That's it. That's all we gotta do. Draw creativity. Plus? Minus? Alright. Creativity. Ooh. Oh, shit. Okay. What does this do? We can play... I think it's just Teferi minus this. Let's play Teferi. Bounce the Shredder. The problem with playing Dwarven Mine here is that it's the freest bounce in the world with this Teferi. Just absolutely the freest bounce of all time. I don't like that. So I'm going to play this. And die to Lightning Bolt. Plus, there's no point in Veiling because they have Teferi, so Veil's done. The Veil is Kaputski. Yeah. All these cards look stupid. They feel stupid. Alright, we're only 4 lands away. 4 lands to go. If we make a treasure off this, that's 3 lands to go. And then we have them dead. The Veil is fail. But look at all these cards. They have Spell Pierces and Thoughtseizes. The Veil should be great. Oh, they're killing Teferino. They bounced the Teferi. They used the Teferi bounce for no value. You have Ledger Shredder. Why are you playing the Bauble first? Come on. Come on. You have Ledger Shredder. If you play Ledger Shredder, don't play Ledger Shredder with shame. Second main. Pourquoi? Alright, we're going to draw a card. Ooh. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so we could start off with the Veil of Summer. I wish we still had Teferini in play. I wish we did. I wish there was still a Teferini in play. Let's cast Veil of Summer. They have to deal with this so we can actually have some fun. They just let it resolve? What the fuck? Why is it so weird? Why is everything so weird today? What do we want to do? We're playing the Dwarven Mine. If we do make this, right, they could just kill this, right? They could Unholy Heat it or whatever. So I'm not going to go for the creativity here. I am going to go for... I'm going to go for the Prismatic Ending. 2 damage to any target. 2 damage to any target. Target player creates a treasure. Or do we want to loot? Target player... Well, we can't do both. Let's kill the Teferi. Let's make a treasure. We have to kill our own card. What does it come to? What has it come to? Just don't try and counter an opponent. That's all I ask, is don't try and counter this. I think I just pass. I think we just pass, and if they do something at the end of turn to kill this dwarf. I want the treasure so I can creativity it. And they can't kill it, right? We know their hand is a Ledger Shredder. God damn it. That sucks. They could counter this, but well, at least they got a useless card off the top for us. Oh, tilt. Fuck. At least they got a useless card off the top for us. We died to a turn 1 Ragavan. There's no despair. We got this game. This game's not even over yet. Shredder, sure. We're going to draw a Dwarven Mine. Iteration. We'll draw... No, fetch is not good. Fetch is not good. Fetch is bad. Bobble. Wrenn and Six is okay. No, Wrenn and Six is bad too. It's all bad. Sure, play another shadow. Okay. We Dwarven Mine. Rip. We have to go out on our own way. Alright, win game 3. We'll win game 3. We just died to a fucking Ragavan. Just died to a Ragavan. Alright. Technically it does turtle power, but it's a defeat. Would you like to play first? Yes. They had so many spell pierces that game. Alright, we'll keep this. We'll play this land past the turn. This sequencing is going to be rough for this. Very rough. Like, what are we supposed to start with? If we get Raugrin Triome, we can't cast the... Please cast Thoughtseize. Alright, what Triome are we getting here? I think we get... This gives us this, but it doesn't let us cast this. Right? This gives us half. I guess we're getting Raugrin Triome. So that way we can cast this and we're close to casting that. Okay, I think we play this Dwarven Mine. So, like, here's a tough spot, right? Do we play this Dwarven Mine here? Or do we play this fetch land? I think we have so many threes. I think we just have to play this. Oh, cool. They hit my Wrenn and Six. That's awesome. That's awesome. I love when they hit my Wrenn and Six. It's my favorite when they hit my cards. At least this is the world's easiest spell pierce. At least this is the world's easiest spell pierce. Now they get to Thoughtseize me, which I love. Take the Veil, or one of these, or the Fable. We do get to just slam a Teferi here. Bounce this. Oh, I guess we're playing Teferis until the end of time. Sacred Foundry. We need the white. Teferi number 1. This doesn't seem that bad for us. Right? If they dash Ragavan, they don't get a treasure to kill the Teferi. Well, they're hitting me, so they're ignoring the Teferi. That's good for us, too. Oh, they hit a lightning bolt. That's so awesome. Boy, Ragavan is the best. Thank you. Ragavan is just the best. It's just the most well-designed card. It's just so stupid. Yeah. It's just the best. You know, I've been playing a lot of Legacy and Modern lately. More so Modern than Legacy. And I feel like it just leads to interactive games. It's an easy-to-kill creature. And what? They didn't even... Oh, if we only had a land... We just die to it. We just die to a dress down here. We're literally dead to dress down. If we had a land, we could bounce one of these. I feel like we're just bouncing one. We die to dress down. We need a land. Alright. This gives us a dwarf so we don't die. If they tap this blue to dash Ragavan before combat, we could die here very easily. Do we want to play around dress down? No, we don't have to worry about it because they didn't do it before combat, so okay. I don't have to worry about it. Okay. So we can just do this as an instant. Do we just die if we do that? We Transmogrify, make them sack this, block one of these. Well, we might die, right? Because these things grow. They take 1,000,000 damage. They take 3. They grow. We'll have to see. Because these things would grow to 6/6s, and we go to... Yeah, I think we do it in combat. Yeah. I think this kills us. I think this fetch land kills us. I think we just ice one of these. Alright, let's think about it. We crack this, we go to 6. We Transmogrify, right? They sack this. They go to 9. Or they sack this. They lose 2, they go to 7. These things become 6s. Right? They crack this. They become 9/9s. We go to 9, we're dead. We die if we do this. We literally die if we do this. So if we ice one, we don't die. We have to chump it. We have to chump this or we're dead. Right? They fetch shock. Yeah, we have to chump this. We have to do this. This Veil Summer looks terrible. Their hand is a Ragavan, though, so... If we draw a fetch land, we, like, win the game. Oh, that's so bad for us. I think this Veil of Summer's gotta go. Their last card in hand is a Ragavan. I think we dump the Veil. Yeah. We have to draw a land. Their last card's a Ragavan. Maybe they sacked it. What is their last card? Okay. Oh, they can replay the Croxa here too? Terrific. Oh boy. We ditched the Teferi. If we draw land, we're... I don't know. I think we're in trouble no matter what we do. We can Wrenn and Six a land. But then we just creativity, they just block this and we die. Yeah, it has. Yeah. Sucks. Sucks. We could Wrenn here. If we had drawn a land, we could Wrenn, ping this, make them sack, but we don't have it. We're just toast. We're toast. That was a tough game. They had a lot of interaction in game 2, and they beat us in game 3. Game 3, we just kind of got rocked. 3 Teferis was too many. That sucked. That was no good. Huh. I guess we're on the play. What do you think of this hand? We can get to Wrenn and Six. It's kind of sketchy. I'm gonna... I don't know. We just draw one fetch land and this hand's like great, so I'm gonna keep. This deck plays a million fetches. This deck plays a million fetches. Oh, we're playing that deck? Okay. Well, at least we have an answer to a thingy. If they play an Eidolon next turn, we have a nice answer for that. Okay. So let's play a Lance. Alright, cool. So, what's the best thing to do here? I think the best thing to do is crack this for the white. I think we just play... What's the best thing to do? What do you guys think the best thing to do is? It's probably just Wrenn and Six, crack this for a fetch. I think it's just Wrenn and Six. Crack this for white something. Plus, get back this land. If they tap out next turn, we have creativity. If not, we have binding, which doesn't hurt us. So hopefully they just spend their mana doing burn things. I guess we just... We have red, green. This cost 1, right? Okay. So I think we binding this, use this, so we can put this into play tapped. Might as well just play this. I don't want to crack this. We'll set up next turn for a big old creativity. I don't want to crack this now and get a dwarf. Eidolon. All right. So Swift Spear. Sure. Sure. All right, let's go Leyline Binding. Get rid of this. I'll go to 6 here. Boros Charm. I will kill one of these. I will go to 2. Well, that's kind of nuts. All right. Well, we have creativity. We get the mine. And we get to go 1, 2, 3. Creativity that. We still dead to Boros Charm. Which is a little alarming. But I'll play this. As long as we untap and live, right? As long as we live. Famous last words against Burn. As long as we live. Okay. I was at 1. I was at 1 life when I couldn't have cracked the other fetch. I was at literal 1. Unfortunately, I was at 1. Actual 1. Alright. That worked out well for us. Barely. We just dodged Boros Charm. They already used 1, so. Okay, so let's go Flusterstorms, Blossoming Calm. Let's cut 1, 2, 3, 4. Teferi's good, but it's not that good. Do we want any of these life gain cards? Probably not really. We could have Nature's Claim. Yeah. Let's just jam. I don't know about Turn to the Earth. I mean, it's 2 mana gain 4. It's gain 4 life on 1 card. Nature's Claim? I don't know. Maybe. That's fair. Yeah, it seems like it could be a very dead card, though. But we'll see. If we lose this game, we'll think about putting it in. This hand... I guess we're keeping this hand because we have removal. But, like... It's not great. Yep. I guess I play this. And I'm just gonna kill that now. Just gonna kill that now. Some lunatics are playing mutagenic growth. Not often, but you know. We could get rocked by mutagenic growth there pretty easily. Alright. Alright. I think I'm just going to play this. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm probably not going to fire, though. I think I'm just going to give up on this card. Just going to give up on this card. No, maybe not. Mountain saves me the most life. But I guess I'm going to get the Steam Vents. I do have the Spell Pierce. Tilt. Tilt. Goblin Guide. think we're in trouble. Now I bet you want the Nature's Claim. I mean, I'd want any piece of interaction. I'd take a, like, you gotta calm down with that, my friend. I think you're a little intense. I appreciate your intensity, but I would much rather have a creativity or, you know, anything. I have a lot of ways that kill that card in my deck. Let's see. I take 2 to prevent 3. I guess it's better than nothing. I have a chump blocker. Am I playing Wrenn and Six to go to 4? I don't think I am. I have to draw like a creativity. Yeah, any removal for this Eidolon would have been good. Any removal for this Eidolon would have been good. Not taking 30,000 damage off my lands would have been better. I don't think I want Teferi. Fine, I'll put in 1 Nature's Claim for you. I guess... Would you like to play first? Yes. Keep. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to shock myself to hold up Spell Pierce? I don't think so. I didn't think I'm supposed to shock myself to hold up Spell Pierce. Yep, I think I'm going to use this to filter my draw to see what I'm drawing. What am I drawing? Am I drawing a Lightning Bolt? Revealing a Wrenn and Six. I don't think I want Wrenn and Six. I don't think I want it. I will get Raugrin Triome. Or America's Triome, so I could play Binding if I draw it. Alright, Spell Pierce is not a bad one to draw here. Alright, as long as I don't play Eidolon here. Okay. Alright. We're drawing Leyline Binding. That's pretty cool. Kind of like Leyline Binding here. But I think it's just best to just play a Fable here. Fable lets us loot. Let's get a mountain. And let's play Fable. We get a blocker. We get to loot away some things. We had a blocker. All we need is a land, though, and then we get to Transmogrify. Well, that seems pretty good. I'm actually not going to loot away anything. I think our whole hand is sweet. Yes. I guess we loot away this. And this. Okay, well. We'll play this. And then we'll take advantage of them for stumbling on mana and cast this. And they conceded. Alright. That wasn't too bad. It was not too bad. 4-1. We'll pay out the predictions. The deck seems good. There's a lot of... Where is it? Abdominal Creativity. Let's open all these first. Garbage. Garbage, 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 garbage. A little late for this one. Alright, so what do we think about the deck? I think the deck's good. I think there's a lot to sequencing the mana. And you kind of have to have ESP. To be like, oh, well, I need to fetch out this because I'm going to draw this, or I need to fetch out this because I'm going to draw this and this. kind of rough. Extrasensory perception. It's an older term. To know the future. We lost to a million pieces of interaction, Death Shadow. So, like, you know, you have to have a little bit of foresight to know what you're going to draw when you're fetching earlier so you don't take a million damage. Like, I'm going to fetch now for the white and then draw green and then be like, oh, well, now I have to shot, you know? Like, there's a lot of fetching that I'm sure playing the deck makes it a lot easier. Well, that's the thing. Every creative, like, all these, like, archetype, all these decks that don't have just, like, one person crushing it all the time. Like, just look at the Titan Discord. Every Titan deck's a little bit different. Every creativity deck's going to be a little bit different, you know. Everyone's going to feel like they're the smartest and they know the best. And everyone's going to argue with them and be like, no. I mean, Binding was strong. I'll give it that. But most of the times we had Binding, it could have just been a fucking lightning bolt. You know, with the exception of, like, one Fury. That was, whatever. Like, this card could probably, I don't know if you need this card. Like, it was powerful, but I don't know if you need it. But if you're going to play the Teferi, it's kind of free-ish. But at the same time, like, most of the time, this card would have been just a lightning bolt would have done the same thing as this card. But, you know, it is fancier. We didn't really hit anything that we couldn't have bolted. Yeah, and of course, you know, I've seen people say this version of the deck's the best version. Grixis. Because you can turn 3 and Archon, you know. Everybody's going to have different opinions on what the best deck is. Until one person just dominates with it, and that's not really going to happen. Because I think of the nature of the deck. It has inherent inconsistencies. Was Teferi good? I mean, Teferi's good because you can just brain dead be like, ah, haha, you can't do anything about my creativity. Right? Teferi has the advantage of being able to just do this. No, I wouldn't. Yeah, I have a long time ago. But the deck was cool, and it's very powerful. It's doing very powerful things. I think more time with the deck would be better to know how to sequence lands a little bit cleaner. But at the same time, there's no real way to know if you're going to need blue or green or white or whatever. It's kind of rough. Kind of rough. All right, let's move on to the next deck here. Let's stop. And now